Salam brothers and sisters, hari ini merupakan hari yang istimewa bagi kita semua. Karena hari ini merupakan momentum di mana suami yang terkasih telah memberkati kita dalam merilis segmen baru media Sai Indonesia, yaitu Mencari Kebahagiaan Sejati. Saya Wikas yang akan memandu episode perdana ini. Kesempatan ini adalah sebuah berkah yang luar biasa bagi kita semua. Karena saat ini kita akan menyaksikan tayangan di mana Bhagwan akan berada dalam singgasana hati dan batin kita. Dengan rahmat suami, kami berharap semoga segmen baru ini akan menyalakan pelita kasih di dalam hati para pemirsa, dan semoga menjadi motivasi bagi kita semua untuk menyebarluaskan cinta kasih dan anugerah Bhagwan untuk semua brothers and sisters di seluruh penjuru dunia. Kita seringkali mengatakan bahwa kita akan melakukan tugas-tugas Tuhan ketika kita mulai menua. Dan saat ini adalah waktunya untuk menikmati masa muda. Tetapi kita sering lupa di saat mudalah kita mempunyai waktu, energi, semangat, dan dorongan untuk melayani suami. Dalam perjalanan kehidupan ini, kita akan semakin dibebani dengan banyak tanggung jawab dan bertambahnya keinginan, sehingga kita cenderung membatasi waktu kita bersamanya semata-mata pada bagian hari Kamis atau Minggu saja. Kita bergegas di antara rutinitas kita dan melupakan bahwa sebenarnya kita tidak sendirian. Sadar bahwa beliau sedang menantikan pandangan kita terhadapnya, menantikan saat-saat berharga bersamanya. Dalam beberapa kesempatan, suami telah menyatakan bahwa jika engkau mendekat satu langkah kepadaku, maka aku akan mengambil 100 langkah mendekatimu. Meskipun kita sudah sering mendengar kata itu, tetapi apakah kita paham dengan apa yang dimaksud oleh suami? Untuk memahami lebih dalam, mari kita saksikan bersama-sama video berikut ini yang dibuat oleh Brother Arvind Balasubramanya, seorang bhakta yang diberkati dengan kesempatan mulia untuk berada di dekat suami tercinta.
Brother Arvind berasal dari Puttaparthi. Keluarganya sudah menjadi bhakta suami selama hampir setengah abad. Brother Arvind pernah bersekolah di Sri Satya Sai Vidyapith, sekolah suami di Calicut, Kerala, untuk pendidikan sekolah dasarnya, dan melanjutkan di Sri Satya Sai Higher Secondary School di Prashanti Nilayam. Dia meraih gelar sarjana sainsnya di Sri Satya Sai Institute of Higher Learning dan mendapatkan medali emas. Pendidikan S2-nya bergelar Masters in Science, Chemistry, dan dengan keyakinan teguh kepada Bhagwan, dia kembali mengambil gelar Masters in Business Administration. Saat ini, Brother Arvind bekerja sebagai content manager di Radio Sai. Ia adalah seorang penulis yang luar biasa dan pembicara yang sangat berbakat, dan juga pernah mendapatkan kesempatan untuk berbicara dalam beberapa acara khusus yang diselenggarakan di Prashanti Nilayam. Dia juga berbakat dalam berakting, menulis naskah, penyutradaraan, dan memproduksi beberapa pertunjukan drama yang ditampilkan di acara-acara khusus. Brother Arvind juga mempunyai bakat yang luar biasa dalam fotografi, seperti ayahnya yang juga pernah menjadi fotografer resmi suami selama hampir 5 tahun. Lebih dari itu semua, Brother Arvind memiliki rasa cinta yang sangat dalam terhadap suami beserta ajarannya. Bagi Brother Arvind, pahlawan terbesar inspirasi dan pembimbingnya adalah suami.
Om Shri Sai Ram. I offer my most humble pranams at the lotus feet of beloved Bhagwan. One day, in the year 2004 or 2005, Swami called one of my classmates for a personal interview. Now this boy used to get multiple interviews, and in the interview room, many things. Some things amazing, some things profound, some things miraculous, some things funny, some things casual, everything would take place. This day also, Swami actually began the conversation by talking casually about something, which we take for granted in our everyday lives. Swami asked this boy, this classmate of mine, Swami asked him, "Have you attended a wedding?" The boy said, "Yes, Swami, I have attended a wedding." The Swami smiled and Swami asked, "Now tell me, in a wedding, who are the first people to eat the food?" This boy thought for a while, and then it struck him. Isn't it amazing that in a wedding, the people who are closest to the bride and groom are actually the ones who eat at the end. The first people to eat food are those who don't know the bride and the groom even in the least. They are just acquaintances or barely know them. So they just come, quickly wish them and go have the food and leave. So this boy, after thinking for a few moments, he said, "Swami, in a wedding, the first people to have food are the ones who are the distant friends and the distant relatives. The furthermost ones are the first ones to eat food." Swami said, "After them, who eats food?" Swami, after they have finished eating food, then the other friends and relatives, they have food. Swami said, "After them?" Swami, after them, the close friends and relatives have food. Okay, then after they eat, now this conversation was turning out to be a very casual and nice one. So this boy said, "Swami, actually in the end, the bride and the groom eat. The most important people in the wedding are the ones who eat in the end." Of course, this was as per the tradition of the Bharatiya or Indian weddings that this boy was speaking about. So he said, "Swami, after everybody eats, in the end the bride and the groom eat food." Swami said, "After them?" Swami, after them, everybody has had food, Swami. No, suppose that food has remained. Then, Swami, food has remained, then Swami, all the people, the workers who have helped in arranging for the wedding, who have helped, no, everybody is called and they eat food after the bride and groom. And if food still remains? Swami, if food still remains, Swami, they usually call all the beggars, everybody who is on the road, and Swami, they do Narayan Seva. Incidentally, we think this is what Narayan Seva is. We think Narayan Seva is giving food to those who don't have food after having satiated our stomachs. When our bellies are full, we go order food in a hotel and our stomach is full and then some food is remaining. "Hey waiter, pack it up." We'll do Narayan Seva. Of course, this is better than wasting the food. But that is not Narayan Seva. During his 50th birthday discourse in 1975, in that week, Swami gave a series of discourses. One of those discourses, Swami said, Narayan Seva is to consider that Swami is coming to you as a beggar. Yeah, that is what Swami said. In fact, the translator refused to translate and Swami tells him, no, you translate it. Swami says, Narayan Seva is when you consider Swami coming to you as a beggar. If Swami comes, what we will do? We will stop eating whatever is there we will offer. We will offer the best, the choicest food. That is Narayan Seva. Not some food wastage stoppage plan. As I said, instead of wasting the food, giving it to somebody who needs is a better option, but that is not Narayan Seva. But we don't understand this. This is what we think it is. This boy also was in a similar mindset possibly. So he said, Swami, food still remains after the workers, everyone has eaten, we do Narayan Seva. But at that point in time, Swami didn't go into the details of Narayan Seva. Swami asked, if after doing that also food remains, what do you do? Swami, what do we do, Swami? I think, Swami, after that the food is just thrown. It's thrown in the dustbin and some crows and dogs, they will come and eat food. Now at this point, Swami said, you know something? When it comes to your love, Swami is like that crow and dog. Swami said, when it comes to your love, Swami is like that crow and dog. We offer our heart, our love to everything and everyone in the universe. And when everybody has let go of us, we turn to God and cry out to God. Oh Swami, where are you? Swami, please come. Sometimes we don't even do that. We just get depressed, frustrated and throw away our lives in the dustbin. And Swami said, like the crow and dog, I come to the dustbin and scavenge and pick up your lives. How wonderful it would be if instead of making God our last resort, if we can make Him our first resort. I was just thinking that, we have this practice of offering Naivedyam to God before we have food. Whenever we cook a feast, we offer that as Naivedyam to God. You know what happens to the food that we offer to God as Naivedyam? It comes back to us as Prasadam. That is what would happen even when Bhagwan was physically at Yajur Mandir. Different people were blessed with the opportunity to send food for Swami. And when they send food in the tiffin carrier to Swami, it's not as if they get back empty tiffin carriers. They get back the food. Swami would have just touched and blessed the food or maybe partaken one morsel. That's all. Whatever we offer to God comes back to us. Same thing when we offer food to anybody else, what happens? We are left with soiled plates or soiled leaves. That's very symbolic. Whatever we offer to God comes back to us. Actually, it comes back to us multifold. Think of the court scene at Hastinapura. In the Kaurava court, Draupadi, the wife of the Pandavas, is being humiliated there. Her sari is being pulled. She is being stripped in an open court. And there is nobody to save her. She calls out to Krishna. The story goes at that point in time that Krishna thinks, what has Draupadi given me? What has she done for me? And then he remembers that on one occasion when he was cutting sugarcane, he actually snicked his finger and it began to bleed. While all the queens and others who were there in the palace ran to different rooms to get bandages, Draupadi, who was there, immediately tore her sari and tied it as a dressing to Lord Sri Krishna's wound. And Krishna thinks, yes, Draupadi has helped me. Draupadi has given me sari. I must also give her sari. How much sari did Draupadi give? 1 inch, 2 inches maybe. How much sari did Lord Sri Krishna give? A Guinness Book of World Records. He gave kilometers of sari. Because that is how God is. Give this much to God, it comes back 100-fold, 1,000-fold, 1,000,000-fold. That's why Swami would say, take 1 step towards me, I will take 100 towards you. But no, we take our steps towards the world. We offer to the world and don't offer to Swami. And as I said, when we feel our lives are down in the dumps, that time also we don't think of God sometimes. And God comes scavenging and picks up our lives and builds it up. How much more wonderful it would be if we offer to God in the first place. Speaking to a few teachers in the university, Swami had once said, you know why I make my boys, my students do prasadam distribution in the mandir? That's because sometime in their life they'll require my assistance. And then when they call out to me and I think, what is it that they have done for me that I can return? I will remember that they have done prasadam distribution for my sake. And then I will multiply that and give them as per their need. That is the love that our Lord has for us. He gives us grace. He teaches the way to earn that grace, and He makes us earn the grace also. We just have to follow Him. We just have to follow Him. Instead of offering our lives to people, to friends, to relatives, to money, to power, to position, to careers, can we not offer it to Swami? Can we not offer it to God? This is the thought I get in my head. Because finally, when it matters, it is only Swami who comes to rescue. I was speaking about my classmate who got the interview. Swami did not stop by telling that Swami is like the dog and crow. Swami went on to say, but remember, those who offer themselves to God in their youth, it becomes their right to demand from God whatever they need right throughout their lives. It becomes their right, their hakku, Swami said. If we are able to offer our youth to Bhagwan, Bhagwan gives us the right to demand from Him anytime in life. What an assurance, what a promise it is. And what does it mean by offering our life to Swami? It's not that we have to sacrifice our lives or die for Swami. We have to live for Swami. We have to live for Swami. Live by what He has said. And what is it that He has said? All that He has said is not for His benefit. All that is beneficial for us. It will enhance our lives. It will enrich our lives. It will bring more peace, more serenity, more calm, more fulfillment, more joy, more satisfaction into our lives. How wonderful win-win offer this is. We do what Swami says, because of which we benefit and get peace and joy and satisfaction and contentment. And because of that, Swami becomes happy and he says, it's your right, my dear one. It's your right. Demand from me whatever you need, because you have offered your youth to me. I just felt that this is an idea worth sharing and thinking about. Of course, there might be a few who say, we are not in our youth anymore. This message is coming a bit too late. Well, let me assure you that I am not in my youth also. Crossed the 35. But still, we can take advantage of this message. How? By sharing it around, by spreading it. That's what I am trying to do through this video. By sharing this concept to the youth. Telling the youth, as parents, as uncles, as aunts, as grandparents, whoever we are, as well-wishers, as adults, let us inspire our youth to go behind God, to seek God. Because ultimately everybody is seeking happiness, and happiness is union with God. That's all. Nowhere else it is going to come from. Let us not misguide our youth to pursue careers, money, wealth. Of course, what is needed for life, yes, we can do. But the ultimate thing to seek from God is God Himself. As Swami would narrate in a Chinna Katha, a king had an exhibition where he offered everybody in the kingdom whatever they wanted. Everybody was happy to come to the exhibition and pick up different things. Only one lady didn't seem to pick anything, and when the king came and told her, you should pick something, she said, I would like to pick, but can you give that to me? The king said, anything that is in this exhibition can be given to you. Then she said, O king, I want to marry you. I want to marry you. And the king was standing in the exhibition. He had to keep up his word. And by marrying the king, everything that belonged to the king became the woman's. When the Lord gives us the bounty and says, my dear one, speak whatever you want, I pray to Swami that we have the wisdom to say, Swami, we want you, we want you, we want you, and nothing else. With that prayer, I just intensely yearn that our love for God should keep growing every passing moment. Thank you for your patient hearing. Jai Sai Ram.
Brothers and sisters terkasih, sungguh pesan yang sangat bermakna dari Brother Arvin. Pesan tentang hal yang seringkali kita abaikan. Kenyataannya, di saat kita tidak sedang membutuhkan Swami, jarang kita mengingatnya dan menempatkannya dalam urutan terakhir. kita bisa memberikan segalanya kepada setiap orang dan menjadikan suami yang terakhir. Brothers and sisters, ingat bahwa hanya suami yang akan selalu ada dan mengangkat kita di saat kita terpuruk jauh di bawah. Mengapa kita tidak menyerahkan kehidupan kita kepada suami yang maha pengasih? Renungkanlah di saat kita menempatkannya di urutan terakhir, namun cinta kasihnya selalu menyertai kita. Bayangkan apa yang akan terjadi jika kita mempersembahkan segala sesuatu yang kita miliki kepada suami. Draupadi hanya memberikan sebagian kecil dari sarinya kepada Sri Krishna. Dan lihatlah betapa besar yang dikembalikan oleh Sri Krishna. Itulah keindahan dari mempersembahkan cinta kasih kepadanya. Dalam perjalanan kita mengarungi kehidupan ini, setiap saat keinginan dan kebutuhan kita berubah-ubah. Kesukaan, kekayaan, kecantikan, pertemanan, dan lain-lain. Dalam usaha kita mengejar hal-hal tersebut, kita sering melupakan satu hal yang konstan, yaitu Tuhan. Pertemanan, persahabatan, dan berkah melimpah dari Tuhan. Ambillah satu momen dan cobalah renungkan di dalam diri kita, kapan terakhir kita melepaskan keinginan duniawi kita untuk mengerjakan tugas-tugasnya. Ingatlah selalu bahwa Beliau tidak menginginkan apapun juga, hanya cinta kasih kita. Janganlah membiarkan Tuhan bersusah payah hanya untuk mendapatkan sedikit cinta kasih dari kita. Ingatlah bahwa ketika Sang Pencipta alam semesta ada bersamamu, maka seluruh alam semesta ini menjadi milikmu. Ambil satu langkah mendekatinya, dan Beliau akan mengambil 100 langkah mendekatimu. Mari kita saksikan video singkat yang memperlihatkan bagaimana interaksi suami di dalam ruangan interview bersama sekelompok kecil bhakta dan betapa luar biasanya pesan-pesan yang diberikan oleh Bhagwan kepada mereka.
You cannot always oblige, but you can speak always obligingly. Be always happy. Where is happy? Happiness is union with God. There is God. Yes? Not in this world. Not in this world. Full of water in the tank, thousands of frogs. There is no water, no frog. Baba is not like this. Always with you, in you, around you. That is real Krishna. God is real Krishna. Yes?
Tuhan bisa memberimu apapun juga. Kita perlu memutuskan apa hadiah utama yang kita inginkan darinya. Sebab hadiah sejati dan tujuan utama kehidupan kita adalah berada satu bersamanya dan kembali kepadanya. Brothers and sisters, inilah bagian akhir dari episode pertama kita, Mencari Kebahagiaan Sejati. Jangan lupa subscribe channel kami dan nantikan episode-episode selanjutnya. Jai Sai Ram.